Hello, this is Japanese Economic Review Channel. Today, we explore Japan's demographic shifts based on the April 2026 estimates. Beyond the surface-level population decline, we face unprecedented structural changes. We will uncover how dual forces, accelerating domestic contraction and surging foreign migration, are fundamentally reshaping our society's foundation. As of April 2026, Japan's total population stands at 122.86 million, marking a loss of 540,000 people over the past year. This 0.44% contraction represents the disappearance of a mid-sized city annually. Our society has firmly entered a sustained downward trend, permanently challenging our traditional economic growth models. Before diving deeper, let's review our methodology. Population dynamics are driven by natural changes, births and deaths, and social changes, or migration. Crucially, social change data strictly tracks long-term structural migration, excluding short-term stays, ensuring our analysis reflects permanent societal shifts. This chart reveals a critical dynamic. In 2025, Japan suffered a staggering natural decrease of nearly 919,000 people. However, this was partially offset by a net social increase of over 336,000. Without this sustained influx of foreign migration, our headline population drop would be nearly double. Migration is our primary buffer. Looking at natural change over the past decade, the deficit is sharply accelerating. Annual deaths have climbed to 1.61 million. While births plummeted to just 694,000. This growing gap means we are losing nearly 1 million citizens naturally each year, solidifying our status as a hyper-aging, multi-death society. A powerful paradox lies within our age demographics. Both youth and working-age populations are shrinking. Interestingly, the overall 65-plus category also slightly decreased. Yet, the quote, hyper-aged 75-plus segment exploded, adding 476,000 people. The real crisis is the extreme concentration of medical and care needs. Here we contrast two diverging realities. The domestic population is shrinking by 0.76%, while foreign nationals are surging at 9.29%. Crucially, almost 87% of foreign nationals are of working age, compared to just 59% of Japanese. Foreign residents are actively filling the structural voids left by the domestic workforce. Focusing solely on Japanese nationals, the decline is alarming. The pace of contraction has nearly tripled since 2017. We have now fallen well below the 120 million threshold, losing over 915,000 citizens in a single year. This domestic freefall necessitates urgent strategic adjustments across all business sectors. Conversely, the foreign population has sharply rebounded from pandemic-era stagnation, approaching 4 million residents. With a remarkable 9.29% growth rate, we have effectively doubled the foreign demographic footprint in under a decade. This isn't a temporary spike, but a permanent structural integration. The age composition shows entirely inverse pyramids. The Japanese demographic is top-heavy, with over 30% aged 65 and above. In stark contrast, the foreign population acts as a concentrated workforce injection, with nearly 87% in the 15 to 64 productive age bracket. They have literally become our economic growth engine. While Japan processed over 9.1 million long-term border movements in 2025, the critical figure is the net gain. We saw 4.73 million entries versus 4.39 million exits, resulting in a structural addition of 336,255 residents. This highlights Japan's growing integration into global labor mobility networks. To conclude, our headline decline masks a volatile internal replacement. The hyper-aged domestic segment is expanding, while foreign migration has become the essential structural floor sustaining our working-age base. Foreign residents are no longer peripheral. They are indispensable to Japan's new demographic equilibrium. Thank you for watching the Japanese Economic Review. We look forward to having you with us again.